Welcome back. First game we got to talk about, unfortunately, this may end up being one of those games you still hope never gets on the schedule. But remember a few weeks ago we said the Browns-Lions game would be, and that would be a dreadful game, and it'd be one of the greatest games of the year. So you never know. But the Browns go to Kansas City this week. The Browns are 2-11, Kansas City 3-10. I got to feel a lot of people may switch over to try to pick the Browns again this week. I just want to get your thoughts who you're going to pick. I got to go with the Chiefs, though. I mean, because I don't see the Browns going on the road. But I went with the Chiefs by 3. Actually 4. This may be one of the ugliest games of the year, though.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Kansas City in this game. They at least got Jamal Charles has been playing pretty well lately. And they're at Kansas City. Both teams suck. But I guess the Browns are worse.
I actually think the Browns have a better defense, though, in this game. I never thought I would ever say that, but I think they actually do in this game.
Yeah, is Matt Castle playing? He's not hurt or anything?
I don't know.
Cause I mean, if he is playing, I'll take Kansas City as well too. Probably by like 3.
All right, next game. We got 6 local teams. Green Bay at Pittsburgh. Packers are playing well late, even on the loss they had. The last 5 games, the one at Tampa of all teams. Now they go to Pittsburgh. Can the Steelers rebound? Can they turn it around? I'm not sure if Palomar was playing or not, but Pittsburgh's burned me enough the last 5 weeks, so I'm not picking them no more. I don't give who they play. I went with Green Bay by 3, but it would surprise me if Steelers somehow win this game. Just to save face, just to bounce back. Because they're not like you said earlier, Thomas is the kind of coach that let his team fall apart. So I think they show up, but I had to go with the Packers right now because they're playing so well.
Hot team, yeah. Yeah, I'd probably go with the Packers as well too. It seems like their offense is starting to come together, and they're starting to actually play pretty well on defense too. And just the way the Steelers are looking, they don't seem like they said they're going to come out and play, but they're not going to have enough, like in the end, to beat Green Bay.
I'm going to have to ask who Sean's picking to win. How much you picking Green Bay by?
I'm going to pick them by 7. I've actually been in Green Bay. Surprised me. They're actually better than what I thought they'd be, and they're actually the one team I'm kind of worried about that can maybe up in Minnesota or New Orleans as far as an NFC Championship game, because their defense is number 1. They probably had the Defensive Player of the Year, and
Represent.
But the main thing is, offensive line still need to protect Aaron Rodgers more, and they get too many penalties.
I think that's the key to this game. We protect the quarterback better. Because the Steelers gave 8 sacks to the Browns of all people last week.
And Green Bay should have about 15.
All right, next game, Indianapolis at Jacksonville. This is a Thursday night game. We talked about this one a little bit earlier. I've heard that Indianapolis is going to play their players out throughout at least this game. They may start resting people next week, but this week I'm hearing they're going to play everybody. Either way, I was picking Indianapolis in this one. They got the Saints. They seem to just find a way to win at the end. I wouldn't go with the Colts by 3 though.
Yeah, I could see that. I could definitely, because this is a short turnaround time. I could see, typical Colts are down like 17-0 at halftime or 20-0 at halftime, and then somehow, come back and win by 3. So I'll take the Colts by 3 too.
Yeah, I'm gonna take Indianapolis this time by 7. A lot of weeks I've been picking against them, and I don't know why.
Is that why you're in 4th place?
But I'm gonna pick the Indianapolis Colts by 7 this week.
All right, this may be the game of the year, right here. Maybe I don't know. Dallas at New Orleans. Dallas 8-5. New Orleans 13-0. I picked New Orleans, but I got a bad feeling about this one. Because, Dallas keeps hearing about how bad they are in December.
Yeah.
And I think if they win this one game, people will shut up finally about that. Cause even though they still could end up going 1-4 or 1-3 in December. But just because they won this one, it would shut a lot of people up. And not only that, but the way they beat, I think the Saints is keep the ball. And the one thing that Dallas is in the league, top of the league, is time of possession, and they're third in the league in yardage. Problem is though, they can't get the ball in the end zone as much as they need to. But a lot of people I'm hearing are picking the Cowboys to upset them, but I'm going with the Saints still. I'm going with the Saints by 7.
Saints, they had an off game last week. I don't think they.
Last week, or what about the week before that too?
Well, okay, you do they have a few off games here and there, but I think this is gonna be a butt kicking by the New Orleans. I think they're gonna come out firing, and Dallas has had trouble scoring, getting the ball in the end zone. They've had troubles in December, and New Orleans, I think, will win this pretty handily. That's my opinion. DeMarcus Ware, it's not for sure if he's going to play or not, because if he doesn't play, they'll really get hammered.
I think this is a trap game. I think New Orleans is still going to win, but it's going to be a lot closer than what people would think it would be. And for like I said, I have a bad feeling about this too. But I think this is going to be like a wake up call for New Orleans because I think it's going to take more than Drew Brees bailing them out or the defense bailing them out. They're going to have to play 60 minutes.
All right, next game.